Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from XXX TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. Thank you for tuning in to this particular video. I am going to be doing more story times, and I'm going to be reviewing scripted shows like Star, Empire, and The Walking Dead. I don't really care too much about Love and Hip Hop anymore because a lot of it is fake bullshit. And you know, if you're gonna call something reality TV, I would like to review it if it's actually reality TV. That's just me. You know, everybody may be different, but I don't really see me doing the Love and Hip Hop series anymore because it's just whack to me. But outside of that, I am working on a little bit of a lot. The OnlyFans page is definitely a page that's for the adult side of things, and leaning more towards exclusive content and content that you can't really show on YouTube. So I'm actually thinking of doing a scripted series and things of that nature, and probably either putting that on Vimeo and or the OnlyFans. It just depends. But I'm more or less trying to get away from the big in your face, in my life type of situation that YouTube gives. For 11 years, well, going on 11 years, I have been giving my entire life to YouTube, and I don't know, it takes a toll. You kind of like want to do things differently. You want to do different stuff, and it's like YouTube has been a hindrance for my personal life more than a good thing. And what I mean by my personal life, I'm talking about like my love life and like dealing with my friends and stuff like that. And so the popularity and the money at that particular time and the ability to see celebrities and meet celebrities and all that has been great, amazing. I love it. I would not like to give it up, and I'm not giving it up. I don't want this video to be like, oh, I'm leaving YouTube or whatever the case may be. But it's just to inform you guys on what my life has become like. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like the characters and the comedy and all of that. You just change. People change, and I'm kind of like veering away from all of that. I haven't done Twan Rose in years, and even thinking, like, I'm looking right now at the Mona Simone bag, and it's just like, do I even really want to? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've changed a lot. You've seen my progression if you follow me for so long, and I know you guys have changed as well. And it's just what people put out here and on YouTube has changed also, from the pranks to the celebrity gossip to the cosmetic videos and all of that. And I just don't subscribe to any of those avenues. Like, I just don't. The greatest thing that I have on YouTube, I feel, is Culture Club, and that's coming back October 10th. That is the one thing that I actually love about A Connection TV. And then outside of that, it's obviously my reviews that I'm going to be doing of these scripted shows, because I love Star, I love Empire, and I damn for sure love The Walking Dead. And then my storytime videos, I do my storytime videos so that you guys can relate, you know, ask Dottians, adopt similar connections despite our differences. And you know, you might hear something and you're just like, oh really, Wesley went through that? I went through the same thing, Wes, you know. And we can connect and vibe off of one another as far as how we allow ourselves to get over it. And so with that being said, I do want to talk a little bit about MTV's The Challenge. Last night I watched it, and I do have to say I'm disappointed in Nelson. I really am. I'm disappointed in Nelson. Nelson was drunk, and he allowed his drunkenness to have him attack Derek. And like, Derek is probably like one of the least, like the last person anyone would think of wanting to attack, because Derek would not do anything to you for you to want to attack him. And so when he did that, I was just like, no, Nelson, no. Are you serious, Nelson? Like, what the, are you serious? Like, let's not. And Derek is not a pushover. He's not a punk, but Derek positioned himself to let Nelson know that he's not a chump, but go ahead and do what you feel that you have to do so you can get kicked off the show and I can have another position available for me to win that possible money. And Nelson gave Derek exactly what I guess Derek kind of wanted in more ways than one. Not really, but really. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously Derek was like this, you know, pushing up on him. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately it took Nelson out the game. So congrats to Derek for being an upstanding, mature gentleman and, you know, providing a shining example for your son to watch whenever he does decide to let him watch that episode, and if he does watch that episode or not. So congratulations to Derek. Derek was definitely a shining star in this particular episode because even with everything that had occurred, you know, well, that happened after the fact. But before that, he beasted in the challenge and got Jenna across, where you have people like Bananas who failed, people like Tony who failed. I'm so happy that Leroy made it across, the only one on his team to make it across. Jordan made it across, and CT and freaking Hunter made it across, who cried like a baby because his girlfriend broke up with him. And it was very awesome to see that, and I'm saying he cried like a baby because he did, but it was very awesome to see that because somebody so muscular, so muscle bound, so huge, was so like sensitive at the fact of losing his girlfriend, and to have the girl break up with him on national TV. I think the chick did that because she knew what he was gonna do. But you know, Nelson kind of reeled him out of that and was like, look, you know what you're here for, like focus. And Hunter was able to perform and do well with CT on his team, and they made it through and they actually won the competition. Now, of course, Hunter winning his first challenge and being able to, you know, just coming back from the redemption house and being able to just finally be like, okay, let's do it. I'm in charge. I want Jordan. His head needs to be on a stick. You know, his head was just bigger than what it actually looks like. It was just huge. And Nelson felt some sort of way because his friend was up there and Nelson knew that his name wasn't going to be called. And he was, you know, they was just feeling real cocky about themselves. And at the end of the day, I didn't really like how Hunter handled Kayla because people seem to dislike Kayla for whatever reason. And we never know why. We always see Kayla beast in these challenges and become successful in certain ways and like winning eliminations. That's what we see on TV. But behind all of that, everybody's saying, oh, Kayla this, Kayla that. Even on her season, Kayla this, Kayla that. And when I look at Kayla, I just like the chick. Nelson and Kayla hang out in real life after the show's all wrapped up. I follow Nelson on Nelson's Instagram. He is like the sexiest mother freaker next to him and Corey. Him and Corey are like the sexiest mother freaker. Him, Corey, Leroy, sexiest mother freakers to keep doing these challenges. They're just gorgeous to me. And so, you know, I follow Nelson. He's always in the gym. Who, Ryan? And it sucks that he allowed himself to get kicked off like that. But Nelson and Kayla are cool. So it was just like, why do you have this heat up against Kayla? And then when he's like, I sent your man home twice. I sent your man home twice. Isn't Corey your boy? So why are you so excited about sending your boy home? And why are you trying to just get under Kayla's skin? And then when he mentioned that, oh, you were mad and crying because Corey chose Camilla over you. I'm like, what does all of that matter? Like, you're that upset at this girl for what? The only female that made it through was Jenna. All them chicks dropped. Even Tori dropped. But you're gonna downplay Kayla because you just don't like her? There's a certain amount of maturity that's obviously lacking, but I mean, damn, like, that's sad. Like, that's really sad. And to have CT coach the dude and be like, bruh, you really need to check yourself because none of what you're saying is making sense. Like, stop. CT here is an OG. CT made it across. CT made it across and Bananas did not. CT's big, beefy, daddy body ass made it across and freaking Bananas could not. I respect CT. I think he's very, very humble and he's changed so much and he is a beast in these competitions. I respect Derek. There are quite a few people that I respect and definitely want to continue through. I'm glad Anissa is still in the running. I hope her name doesn't get picked again to be kicked out. But Anissa needs to win one of these challenges. I would love for Anissa to win. I would love for Derek to make it to the end. And who else am I? CT, I mean, he's been there, done that, but I respect CT. If Darrell was there, I would definitely shout for Darrell. Cara Maria being best friends with Camilla, because Camilla is real janky. And I like Cara Maria, but Camilla, she's real janky with it. Who else? Leroy needs to make it to the end. I hope he does, you know, and at least win something, because he hasn't won in anything. But I don't know, I'm really digging the show, and I'm really liking what's happening thus far. Them sending Nelson home obviously makes sense because there was physical connection between the two parties. But I don't know, I think Camilla should have went home for what she did. And granted, it wasn't similar to what happened with Shane and Simone, because they had gotten physical with each other, but her walking around with the weights and trying to act like she's going to do something, that is definitely a liability. And Camilla has definitely shown that when she drinks alcohol, she is a loose cannon. Why they kept her, I don't know, but they should have got rid of Camilla, I feel. And I definitely agree that they should have got rid of Nelson for his actions. It's just no rewarding that kind of behavior. What do you guys think about MTV's challenge? I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm just waiting for TJ to be like, y'all could win $1 million. That's when the game is gonna start for me, and I really think that it would be awesome to see that, because I wanna see their reactions and how dirty the game is going to get. And who do you guys think that CT is gonna choose as a male? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. But, oh, I forgot. I wanted to talk about Cardi B. That's really why I turned this episode on. I wanted to talk about Cardi B, and you know what? I'll do that in the next video. Tune into that video, and also tune into my reviews of Star and Empire. I'm going to be working on those.